On this day in North Abaco, the 24th of July 2021, I encourage y'all to look around and see the choices that you have and ask yourself, what if Kai wasn't speaking? Would you have known of what's going on? I have been the voice of North Abaco for many years. After Hurricane Dorian, what if Kai Mills didn't take a chance to educate, even facing jail, facing kidnapping, facing guns in my face, I still brave the storm and bring you the information, the correct information. So the choice should be clear. North Abaco, put your hands in the hands of somebody that cares, like Kai Mills. There's no better hands going forward to put your hands in rather than the hands of Kai Mills have shown that I've cared. I am not a weekend warrior. For the past 4 years, Minister Henfield has done one thing. He makes sure that he comes to your funeral to make sure that you're dead. While you're living, there's no dialogue. There's no way forward. Tell me, North Abaco, what has Darren Henfield done in 4 years since he's been the Member of Parliament for North Abaco? Tell me, North Abaco, what has the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Darren Henfield, done? Almost 2 years since Hurricane Dorian. I can tell you some stuff that he's done. The material that's on the dock, in the bushes for 9 months, he gave them to the people that didn't need them. The people in his main district of Dundastown, Murphy and Central Palm that went through the spin, the tornadoes, the brunt, the brutalization of Hurricane Dorian, haven't gotten anything. When you went to the DRA, it was an absolute disaster. He never made it easier. 9 months, didn't even speak about our dead until I said to the video, what if it was your mother in there? What if it's your father in there? Came to the funeral, the Prime Minister. He cried in Dominica, cried the snot coming out of his nose for the hurricane victims of Dominica. 2 years in, he has not opened his mouth to care about the residents of Abaco. You go back and forth for 6 months in the DRA that they absolutely shut the program down, and then you had to wait another 6 months to get any results with the monies that were donated directly. You ask yourself, what if all of Abaco would have been destroyed like the city center of Abaco, Mashaba, Dundas, Murphy, Central Pines, Greenhill Key? What if all of Abaco would have been destroyed? You know what trouble we will be in? Then you remove the persons that came in like CORE, the Red Cross, IDA, Samaritan Purse, all of these agencies that did so much. A matter of fact, it's crazy that we have people here building for the government. Right at the clinic now, they're building a double-story building there. The people that came here to help Abaco, the government stopped them from helping Abaco and happened to build the government agencies back. They have forgotten the people. They're too busy taking the doors off a 85-year-old lady in Spring City, Annandale, when Samaritan Poise fixed the roof for her. They have done nothing. The buildings that they have, that's an eyesore that they haven't even touched to take down, that can be rebuilt. I think they're waiting on another hurricane for those buildings to slam into somebody else's houses and kill them. They haven't even took down their own buildings yet. They haven't even spoken to us. You know you have it bad as a country, as a nation, when private individuals have to go onto the main port and could take 9 to 10 containers of garbage that has been sitting on the dock for 2 years, rotting and stinking. You should see the rodents just running as we grab up all that stench and that gooey and that gunk that's been sitting there on the dock, and business people are doing business in it. What if Kai Mills wouldn't have gone up there to do the video? The water would have still been pouring overboard uncontrollably for years. They are now on the custom side of the dock. Bill Simmons' name seems to be in everywhere. Do you think if Kai Mills was your member of parliament, you would have those road butchers, the same butchers that butchered up the road in Nassau? These guys can't even patch a hole. They must not have a vehicle to ride over the patch to see if it's actually smooth. Bub, 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 bub. That's the order of the day. It's like you're on the road to Treasury 30 years ago, unpaved, breaking up your vehicle, and nobody is saying nothing. I want to let Abaco know something that you'll already know. There has been thousands of people that came here and got millions of dollars from the government for cleanup and repairs. Go out to water and sewage. We got a bunch from Long Island that they are knotted down at the bridge. Ask yourself, North Abaco. Darren Henfield is the only minister. So he sits at the table. There's no excuse. Every contractual agreement that comes through Abaco, he ought to know about it. Ask yourself, Abaco, can any of those persons that Darren Henfield allowed to come here to get the contracts over you, over us? You see, if he was smart, if he had half a brains, talking about the idiot Minister of Foreign Affairs, Darren Henfield, he would have said, let Abaco and Abaconians get the contract. The money would remain in Abaco to help to rebuild Abaco. When they can't pick up the garbage on our main port, there's a problem. But as a businessman, after knowing that Abaco was the second, sometimes third revenue gatherer for the country, we brought in that kind of cash, $165 million a year. Would you think that any sensible thinking government would rush to get that port up to some type of normalcy? As of today, the only money they spent is to clean up that Bill Simmons, a guy that can't even fix a road. I wouldn't let him clean up my puppy pen, nor less pave my dog cage. These are the people that is Abaco destroying Abaco and don't care. You ever see anybody pave road and has no pride? Man, if these brothers had some integrity and some pride, they wouldn't have screwed up the road that they're screwing up in Abaco. But as simple as giving somebody from Abaco the cleanup job inside the custom area after Kai alerted them that they haven't done anything for years. Guess who get it? Bill Simmons again. I hope Bill Simmons got enough people to vote in North Abaco, because they seem to be getting all the big contracts. All the money is flowing through them and going back to Nassau. All the persons, Abaco, that got all these contracts, neither one of them can vote in North Abaco. So the choice is clear. They live in Nassau, Darren live in Nassau. During the election, make sure that Minister Henfield gets no votes, because he didn't care in the most trying times of your life. 2 years in, he haven't spoken to the people of Greenhill Key. He finally went to Grand Key and offered them a buffet. Can't even get electricity to one small key of Grand Key. They want electricity. He brought grits, tuna, and fish. They even had the chicken down there eating chicken. It is coming to a halt. North Abaco. This election is for your future, your children's future. Don't mess this up. Put your hands in the hands of Kai Mills, because he cares, he show care, he show love over the many years. And don't be shy or ashamed to do so. Proudly tell them when they come to you, Kai has been here along with me. Kai has not been a weekend warrior. You have not seen the backs of Kai like you've seen the backs of the rest of them. Vote for Kai. Put your hands in the hands of somebody that cares. Kai cares.